Morning, everyone. I just wanted to give a little rundown on DRC 21. I had some notes with me, but my wife left with them in the car, so I'm just gonna wing this. First of all, I just wanted to say thank you to Victor Alvarez, Wade Rich, Sean Ward, Petey, Laura Johnson, Superstock Bob. BMP is just one of the best tracks out there, and I'm so happy to be able to bring Drag Race for a Cure to my home track. It's our second year. Second year at Bradenton. This was our 7th year of doing Drag Race for a Cure. This year it supported the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation and the Angelman syndrome. That's a nerve disorder. But it was, I don't have numbers yet. It'll probably be a few weeks before I get numbers. But I will say that it was probably one of our best events that we've had. The support that I get over the last 7 years is just simply amazing, and how to put it, that all the racers make me very, very proud. This is just something, you know, many of y'all know that this was just going to be a one-time year for me, my first year in 2015. And I just wanted to get it off my chest, but it's turned into a lifelong dream. It is something that I've wanted to do for a very, very long time. My daughter's 25, and I'd say by the time she was 4 or 5, it's something I've wanted to do. The turnout was really, really good. They did have a big bracket race the day before. We did have some leave. And I'm just going to throw the numbers off the top of my head. I don't know the exact numbers yet. I will be meeting with Laura, the track manager, Laura Johnson, this evening to hand in our portion and go over some stuff. But I know in Super Pro, it was around 76, 78 cars, somewhere in through there. Pro was in the probably mid 50s. I know when I looked at tech cards, we were over 50, and that was early on. There might even have been upper 50s, but I know there was around mid 50s. The juniors, I'll speak about the juniors in a second. 650 index was a good bunch of guys that entered that. It was about 15 cars. We did allow buybacks in there, but it was I was happy. I was pleased. The pro bike program, I don't know. I want to say around 30, maybe, and through there it could have been more than 30. And then the extreme hot rod, we had 22 total. One pulled out, and I think one ended up breaking, but we did allow buybacks in 650, and that worked well. I did allow buybacks in extreme hot rod, but I will not do that again, because we pull chips. If you guys don't want to pull chips and you want to allow buybacks, I'll leave that up to the racers. I'm a fan of neither buybacks or a lot of people were asking for double entry in those classes. That's not a good idea for those two classes, just for a few other reasons. It kind of slows stuff down. But overall, I mean, I was extremely happy when I got home. I teared up a little bit just because I was happy, and during my speech I spoke a little bit, and it got me a little bit, but it's all in happiness. It's not in sadness. And I do dedicate, you know, a good portion of my life to helping others, and especially the cystic fibrosis patients and foundation. We did do another event October 2nd up in Katy Dragway. That was a no prep event. It turned out really good, especially with other races going on. And the bracket race here, we had a race in Orlando and race in Immokalee. But you guys showed up and showed out, and it was totally a great day. But I wouldn't be able to do any of this without my sponsors. I've had 2 sponsors that have stuck with me from day one, and that's Joe Hillero from BLP Carburetors, Bolall's Carburetors, and Frank Beal from 5 Day Shutters. I had Terry Warren from Warren Trust to sponsor the Extreme Hot Rod, and she's been a great friend for many years, and she believes in what I do and the class that it's kind of my baby. We had I know I'm gonna forget some, but I had BLP 5 Day Plantation Shutters. We had Felix Garcia with all about women and wellness in Seminole, Florida. Him and his wife run a women's center for OGBYN and a wellness center for anybody. She's a doctor, and they've supported me a long time. I think around 5-6 years. Extreme Mid-Year Auto down in Osprey, Florida. Gary Holberson and his wife Rachel, they do a lot of updates and stuff on classic cars down there, so look them up. They donated a 54 gallon drum of race fuel. Boy, I know I'm missing someone. I had it all written down. Outlaw Racing Fuels. KD Dragway was a sponsor. We took some of the proceeds from the event up there and sponsored a class or two down here. Let's see. If I'm missing someone, I apologize. I don't have my notes. My wife took the car, but I don't have them. But a couple of things we did a little different this year. We allowed the bikes, the pro bikes, there was about maybe 2 or 3 enter the Super Pro. I wasn't hesitant about it, but I will say that I really did like it. It was cool. I didn't get to watch a lot of the racing. It was just me, my wife, and a friend that was doing Tech Cards t-shirt sales, and me running around like a chicken. And my body is feeling it today. I'm very sore. But yeah, I appreciate everyone coming. You know, I know not everyone could come with the other races going on, and I did even mention Orlando Speed World in my speech, how Ozzy Moya was extremely good to me and to help me get DRC started. I will give props when props are due, and you know, just because we're not at Orlando anymore, but he did help me get started and gave me the opportunity. So I owe a lot of gratitude towards Ozzy Moya and his wife. But the Bradenton facility has always been my home track. It always will be. Victor Alvarez and Wade Rich are the best in the country as far as I'm concerned. Just for them to allow me to do what I do. I definitely know that they both understand the importance of DRC to me. I know Wade does for a fact, because Wade was with me on the very first 3 events. But I will get pictures posted up later of the winners, and I'll get the run sheets this evening. But I just wanted to jump on here and say thank you very much for everybody coming and supporting. It truly does tug and twist at my heart to have the support that I do. I am hoping to get back out here very soon. I had to, on the Duster, I had to put it back on the back burner for a little bit. I had some personal stuff, some good stuff happening. We're adopting a child, but I'm hoping to get back out there with you guys soon. And I will say this, you guys look forward to, I don't have the full scoop of what's going on, but I know I was told about something happening next year at Bradenton. You do know about the 2-day bracket races, but I will say this, Bradenton is going to step it up to the next level when it comes to bracket racing in Florida in 2022. It's fantastic what they're doing over there. Again, I just wanted to say thank you. I really, truly, my daughter does appreciate it, and all the other CF people, and Colette from the CF Foundation. She's a good girl, and she does a lot. She gives me a lot of advice and stuff like that. But when we get the final numbers, we will post that up and let everyone know. But again, it was probably the best DRC event we've had. It almost like it seems like it's growing like each year, you know. We had a couple years that was a little weak, but that was due to weather and a few other reasons. But it was just a really good turnout, and I'm so happy. And you know, I could just sit here. I wish I had time to speak to everybody at the track like I did last year, but we were shorthanded on staff. One thing I try to do is I try to walk through the staging lanes and personally thank and shake hands with every racer, and I was unable to do that this year. We were just short staffed. So if there's any, we could use like 2 or 3 bodies to help, but that's my doing. I didn't seek out help early enough, and I just have a lot going on in my life, which it's not bad, it's just a lot of good stuff. But anyways, I appreciate it. I'll update you guys as we go. But I'm looking forward to DRC 2022 event number 8. And I will kind of try to research another foundation. If you guys have anything that's close to you, I would really like to get Wade and Victor to come up with a foundation that's close to them. But thanks again, Victor, Wade, Sean Ward, PD, Superstock, Laura. You guys are the best. But again, thank you very much, and we'll see you guys soon. I'm gonna go get some lunch and probably jump in the hot tub. I'm really sore today. So anyways, you guys have a good one. I do not know all the winners' names. I know I will. Let me run down. Gage Birch met Rory Hagedorn in the finals of Super Pro. That's a Hall of Famer versus a future Hall of Famer, and that was a kick-ass race. It was really cool. I think Gage has won. Gage has supported me, I think, every year, and I think he's won a class every year. I asked him when I handed him the trophy, I said, how many of these damn things do you have? But I'm trying to think. Tim Butler, this is another Hall of Fame versus future Hall of Fame, was Tim Butler versus Austin Logan in the finals of Pro. Tim Butler took that win, I believe. Yeah, Tim took that win. Scott Travers against Michael Carpenter in 650, and Scott Travers took that win. It was Tim Anderson and Randy Rhodes in Extreme Hot Rod. Randy Rhodes taking that win. They were both in the 550 second range. I think one was a 558, one was like a 552 dial. I know I'm the juniors. Oh, speaking of the juniors. So what we did this year, and I will do this for now on at any drag race for a Cure event, I will be doing free entry for all juniors and free buyback into the juniors. This race was started with Kayla James passing, and I want to keep something alive for her, so that's the way we can, we can still remember her and give back to the juniors, the future of this sport. The bikes, you guys showed up and showed out. The Southern Slingshots was just too cool. I think there was about 8 of those guys. It was really cool. They've supported me from day one too. Those guys just like to get out and have some fun, and I think they race for I know they race for a trophy, and I think they threw some money in. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go grab some lunch and kind of enjoy my last day of I took today off, and I start a new job at American Pride Golf Carts tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to that adventure. But anyways, my wife has Amazon showing up again, so we'll see you guys. Have a good one. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. As soon as I hear, it'll be a bit. I'm going to take some time off, but we'll get something. We'll get something on the books for DRC 2022. We'll get another charity picked out, but Again, thank you for the support. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. If you guys have any questions or anything, just reach out to me. You can send me a PM or a private message, or you can call me at 941-822-3396. Thanks again. Love you all.